Well, hi everybody, it's Doug. Remember me? Long lost. It's been so long that Gantry emailed me to ask if everything was okay. Yeah, I don't buy locks as much as I used to. That's because I have sort of the Target ones, and a lot of the locks that are available are pretty much everyday locks, and I really only spend the money on the special ones now. But I happened to, on the lock collecting group, somebody posted a auction from Bidyall, and boy, it seemed to take forever because just when I was up to the day of bidding, they recognized there was a cataloging error and they started all over again with another 20-day wait. So it took forever. And then, of course, once I won the auction, it was another 2 weeks or so before I actually got my box. But here we go. Basically, this is an auction win. I ended up paying $11 for, I think, ultimately 6 locks. But there were a couple of good ones in there that I really thought were kind of cool. The rest are conventional, but always fun to get more locks. So we're going to open these. Okay, well, I'm time warping here because I ended up opening up the package. All the locks were everything that I'd expected, but they were all in need of some kind of lubrication. So I wasted a lot of the video trying to open the locks and getting them open, but slowly because they were unlubricated. I cleaned them up with a little bit of Houdini, and they are now in operating condition, which means I can do a very fast presentation for you folks. So let's start with the least exciting. This one's a cool little Corbin. I don't know too much about this. It looks like it's got a couple of levers in there. I've already fiddled around a little trying to get it open. Not yet, but I know these things are relatively low resistance. So I'll play with it a little bit longer with some of my wire picks, and we'll get in there all set. Now, here's one that is a little more interesting, also a Corbin, but this one, I've got a number of locks like this. I do favor this style of lock. It's a warded lock, but never had a Corbin. And the one, when I got it first opened up in the video, it was kind of gunky. So you could actually see the gleam of the Houdini. But now, get in there with my warded picks, my double cross pick, and wait a minute, there it is. It opens, but let me see if I can get a snap out of it, because it actually does pop right open now. There we go, nice little snap. So there is another one of my cool from my 2 lots. Next one is a neat one. This one I've been wanting for a while, and really I think these things are 15-20 bucks normally. I paid 11 for the whole collection of locks, so this is already great. Comes with a key, which is nice, and pops right open. Does not have any spring left on the shackle, but a little bit of assistance, and it opens right up. So that is an Eagle, and it looks like might even be a handmade key, but either way, beautiful, beautiful Eagle lock. I think this shape goes back to like their 1890s catalog or early 1900s at most. This one I didn't really have a lot of attraction to, but it ends up being kind of a neat one. This is also a Corbin, but this one comes with an original Corbin key, which these things are a beauty. They really made some beautiful, beautiful keys. And this was gunky and sticky. Let's see if the original key, it's temperamental. Sometimes the original key works, and there it goes. Popped it right open. The other extra is that it says UOCO sales. I took a little bit of time offline and tried to look that one up. No idea, possibly Union Oil Company, something like that. The CO has no period in between, so it's not it's like not Colorado organization or something. It's company, but probably Union Oil, something to that effect. And then the last one, this one generally sells for at least 15 bucks. I found this neat little one. It is a Cleveland four-way, which I know it sounds like something you'd have to pay the prostitute extra for, but it is a lock, and it's called a four-way because of the very unique four-way keyway and four-sided key. I think you can get a look at that. It's a little odd for me, but so it only goes one way, and of course I picked the one way that it doesn't go. There we go. It goes in that way, and let's snap it right open. Again, the lubrication from Houdini was the key here because this was really fighting me when I first started trying to open it. So there we go. Cleveland four-way. Looks like it's had kind of an interesting life, bouncing against something, maybe riding along on a cable car or something, bouncing against something. But one other interesting thing, just for those of you that find this stuff interesting, on the Corbin, I determined that this is also not what I thought it was. You can also, oh, there we go. What I determined was you can't lock it up again with the key in neutral. You have to actually turn the key, then lock it, then you can. So it's not key retaining, but it is, you have to turn it both to lock it and unlock it. Also, that came to mind because the Cleveland four-way, no, I imagined something on that one. I was thinking that was key retaining, but no, it's not. Either way. So, 4 beautiful locks and some original beautiful Corbin key on that one, along with an extra just in case. And there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you get a chance, throw a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe if you can. All appreciated. And there we go. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.